What's up, High Flyers?
Hi! Hi, I'm Miss Becky, and I have been at the WLC for 10 years, and I am one of the Tuesday, Thursday High Flyer teachers.
And I'm Miss Katy, and I have been here for 13 years, and I am one of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday High Flyer teachers.
And I'm Miss Karri. I've been here 19 years, and I teach all 5 days in the High Flyers. So, welcome. This is really different for us. If you have a kid that's been here for a few years, we're not doing parent orientation. This is it. Welcome to our world. So first we're just going to touch on a few things. We just want to remind you that to have a simple backpack for your child to be able to carry, plastic or vinyl is best so that we can clean it off instead of cloth. Inside there, they're going to have a folder every day. That's going to use for communication back and forth if we have paperwork, artwork, anything else that needs to go home with you. Please make sure your child always has a change of clothes and everything's labeled. We do get messy and dirty during our days. You're not having fun if you're not dirty, right?
Right.
So make sure everything's labeled. A good shirt to send is just go ahead and put this WLC shirt in their bag. That way, if we're having a field trip and you forgot to put your child in the shirt, it's already in the backpack and we can just put them on him. Anything else you can think of really quick before we go into the room?
These are not good shoes to wear at school. Our flip-flops. You need
Closed-toe
closed-toe
shoes.
like Miss Karri's, because our playground has rocks and you don't want to get them in their shoes.
And running in the gym too.
Yeah.
It's hard to run in the flip-flops. They will do lots of running. And when the weather's cooler, we like to take a couple laps around the playground just to get some energy out. So make sure your child always has a good pair of shoes on.
Make sure everything is labeled.
Yes, definitely. From water bottles to backpacks to just anything your child coats in the wintertime when it gets cold, please make sure, because a lot of times they don't recognize their own jackets and stuff the first times they wear them. All right, so we're going to just talk about a typical day in the High Flyer class. After we all come in, we're all going to start chapel on the TV this year, so we can't have big gatherings, so we won't be doing chapel. So we're going to do chapel in the classroom on the TVs. After chapel, we're going to sit on the rug in a circle. We do what we call small circle share. Everybody gets to go around the room and gets an opportunity to share something. We like to do this instead of show and tell, because a lot of times they bring something home from show and tell, and I know you moms like to be cute and clever, and you send something in, and then the kid has no idea why they brought it in. So this way it gives the shy kids a chance to talk. It gives my chatty Cathy kids a chance to learn how to sit still and be quiet. So we do that in the small circle share, and then we'll get up, we'll wash hands, do a bathroom break, and then we'll do a snack. For snack, please send in their water bottle. We used to do cups and pouring water, but now with everything going on, everybody brings in their own individual water bottle. Put it inside a plastic bag when you send it, with their name on the plastic bag and their name on the bottle also, yes. After snack, we're going to come back to the rug and we're going to do learning times. We're going to do our calendar time, letter of the week, number of the week. We're going to go over some math, and then we'll talk about whatever our theme is for the month. Our first month, we're talking about all about me on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and our incredible lives on Tuesday, Thursday. Fitness is fun. If your kid comes all 5 days, they will be learning different things on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and on Tuesday, Thursday. They'll be doing different crafts, different centers, and working around like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're just going to go around the room. We're just going to show you a couple of centers that we will do every day. Miss Becky's going to demonstrate to you how this is our journal center.
So every day we'll have a journal. Each kid's journal will actually have their name here. We just don't have it set up yet. Their name will be on the front and also on the side. And they'll be over here. They'll come find their name out of here. And once they get their name, they're going to open it up, and we'll teach them how to do that. That's kind of what we're learning in that first couple weeks of school. So this is a typical, first, maybe these two are just some ideas of some journal pages that we will do. We're learning to write our numbers, or maybe findings. This is finding the number 2. Some of the things that we're working on, though, is they're going to be using a 3-hole punch. So we'll be teaching them how to use a 3-hole punch, how to push it all the way in, down, and then they'll come over to their journal, and they will have to open it and learn how to open a 3-ring binder, put it inside, they'll actually have to find the back of the binder, which we will teach them also. Put it in, all 3 rings, close it, and then they will go put it away. And they'll do that every day. It'll be different tasks. It'll be something related to the theme or something related to what's going on that month. So we'll go over here for the next, what we generally do at this table.
So along with doing journal every day, we will always have a math center. This is just an example of one, and this works, the Play-Doh works fine motor skills along with math. So we would ask the kids to roll it out to make the number 5, and then roll how many balls to put on the dots. So this one is 5, and you can see here we've done 4. We have all different sorts of math centers that we will use, and another center, we usually do have a craft once or twice a week, and that will involve tracing and painting and cutting and gluing. So those are examples of other centers that we will have every day. And then over here,
we're going to talk to you a little bit about, oh, come join me, girls. This is going to be fun. We're going to talk to you a little bit about lunch. So in the High Flyers, we're huge on independence. We're trying to teach the kids to be able to do everything by themselves. By, I would say, November, the kids know that they have to do their journal, they have to do their math center, they have to hit each station independently and move. So helping them out lunch-wise, sometimes it's easier if you can take a few steps for us at home before we even start. I'll start with a Lunchable. If you send your child a Lunchable, please do us a favor, take it out of the box first. That's one less thing that's on the table, one less thing they have to try to open, and just leave it on the table like that, send it like that. That's one less thing. When you send a Lunchable, start it for them, just peel, because these are really hard to open. If you can just start the corner for them, and then they can slowly learn to peel it back and open it the rest of the way. Sometimes they, well, do you want to know? You pull it, and thank goodness the cheese didn't open up, because usually the cheese comes out. I'm not a fan of cheese pizza Lunchables, but that's okay. And then this is hard to open too. I mean, we will help the children, but like I said, we're trying to teach them all independence in doing this. Okay, so pizza Lunchables over there. Here's a Lunchable. I love this Lunchable. He kind of stays in his place. Opens it up. Oh crap, start it for him. Put it back in their lunch box. It's all good to go. We're going to stick with the bad food thing. These things, I know you guys, your kids probably love them. They're impossible to open without making a huge mess. Even when we don't have a sink in here, so even when you just try to open up a little bit, it's already all over the place. So when you open it, let the kids take a little drink, you open it the rest of the way. Instead of this, send this. This is fabulous. It's going to help them. They can peel it themselves. They're doing fine motor skills. They're working on their finger strength. They're going to get it open. Independence. They did it all by themselves.
We can help starting too.
We can. We can start it for them. I mean, I'm not saying we're not here to help. We're just trying to help independence. Little containers for fruit. Instead of the fruit cup, you can just send it like that. Or put it in a Ziploc baggie. That'll work too. Here's some grapes in a Ziploc baggie. That works too. Sandwiches, the Crustables. Some of you like to send the pre-made sandwiches. I get it. I would do the same thing. We can teach them to open those, or put them in a container that they can independently open themselves. Again, a Ziploc baggie. A lot of little snacks come in. If you want to work with them at home, we teach them to pinch on each side and then just pull it open. It's pinch, pinch, pull. And then they're able to open that on their own. I asked Miss Becky to bring in a small fruit snack bag, and this is all she had. But the reason I wanted to say this is a lot of the fruit snack bags don't have this cute little tear here to help open it. So if you can just snip it with your scissors when you throw it in the lunchbox, it gives your child that one more step. They don't have to wait on us to come around with scissors to open them up. They can open them all up themselves. When the kids sit down for lunch, we ask them to open everything first. So that way when their hands aren't greasy or sticky from eating the pepperoni or whatever. Something that's very, very hard is a Go-Gurt. And I wish I had one to demonstrate, because even I can't open it without making a mess. And if they open it and set it down before they eat it, then it's going to leak everywhere. So send in a cup of yogurt instead. Let them eat it with a spoon. It's fabulous. They can open up those little containers. On Wednesdays, please send a special treat, because on Wednesdays we're going to do Wacky Wednesdays. Usually we encourage the kids that dessert is always last, but on Wednesdays, you get to eat your dessert first. So send your kid a special treat on Wednesdays so they can have Wacky Wednesday. And the last thing is water bottles. When you send in a water bottle this year, please try to make sure it's one that has a protective cover of it, like the straw's gonna bend down, or like this one just has a lid on it. But this one is too big for your child on the table. It's hard for them to get it and because they are going to obviously sit lower than me, and to be able to control this better is if you just find the small short ones, something that closes up so that the germs are kept off the straw and off everything else. And I think that's everything. Do we have anything else?
So we're also, another thing you can work on at home is we're teaching them to, if they're not finished, this is how many grapes they have left, if they want to take them home, we are teaching them to close their stuff back up. So, like Ziplocs, for instance, making sure that they can reclose these,
Yes.
but we have them put it on the table and then press down to reclose it. So, open and close.
If you guys have any questions ever, reach out to us on Brightwheel, through Facebook, through our email, or you can call the office and talk with Beth or Darla and they can get a message to us. We'll do a lot of communication through Brightwheel. Don't forget to look at Facebook and check out pictures of what we've done throughout the day. And like I said, because I know it's going to be different, you guys can't walk in this year and get to meet us all, so please reach out to us anytime you need anything, and we'll see you guys in the fall. Bye.
Bye.